Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Take and Make Crafts with Miss Meg. This week we're gonna make doodle tangles. So really this is a pretty free craft. You can do what you want. I'm gonna show you how to get started. I'm gonna give you some suggestions, some samples of the doodles, but otherwise you can do what you want while you watch TV or listen to music. If you grabbed a kit from the library, there's a sample sheet in the back that I made up and a marker. If you don't have one of those, if you're just doing this at home, that's okay. All you really need, paper, any paper. I have cardstock. You can use what you want. A pen or a marker. I'm using the really fine-tipped Sharpies. You will, if you want to do the background, you'll need a thicker Sharpie, but that's not till the end. And then you'll need something to make your circles with. So I have used an old tape dispenser. So we used up some tape, and I have the dispenser. Or I have this roll of ribbon. And this is a great size circle for this. If you want bigger circles, you can do that too. So you can get a coffee cup or you can get a glass, just anything that has the circle that you can use to make your designs. All right, let's get started. So the first thing you need is your piece of paper. I have another piece of paper underneath so that I can get my circles close to the edge without drawing on the table. And then you're going to want to take your whatever circular shape you're going to be tracing, and you just start tracing. I like to start at one corner and sort of work my way to the other side. So you just trace around your circle. There you go. There's one. Now you can overlap if you want. They can touch. They don't have to touch. Whatever you want. This is your craft. So you can do as many circles as you like. They do not have to be perfect, obviously. Just make sure that you can see them. So see, I have a little overlap there. I can either do other doodles there, or I can continue the doodle from this one or from this one, or I can color it in later. So it's up to you. I think I like him here. Again, they don't have to be perfect circles. And there's no right or wrong number on how many you make. So I've gotten a start. I'll do that. Okay, and I'm going to keep going. All right, I'm going to keep going, and we'll be back when I have the whole sheet covered in doodles. Okay, so I have all my circles drawn. I've got some overlaps. I also have some weird spots where like I had trouble drawing the circle. That's okay, because once you start doodling, you can just build those in or color over them. So it's all right. Now, here's a sample sheet of all the doodles that I've kind of come up with. But these are just suggestions. So you do not need to do any of these. You can do whatever you like. And I'm going to show you. I'm just going to get started with one of them. So this is, let's see, one of my favorites. And it's just sort of making little rainbows. I think I'm going to go with 4. And then I'm going to go here. And I'm going to start another one. Just a simple design. But I can go nice and slow. They're not perfect, you know, they're not all the same, but that's okay. And I'm keeping my pattern inside the circle. So I'm staying in the circle. I've also left this little gap here because I can do a different design in there if I want to. So I haven't decided quite yet what I'm going to do. Let's see how I feel about this when I'm done. There you go, one circle, all complete. Now, this one was really complicated, right? So I don't necessarily want to do a super complicated one on this one. So what I'm going to do on this one is very simply some triangles. Just triangles, however many I want. Now, I'm at the edge of my circle here, so I can't complete my triangle. But you see I've still got one right there? Just a little one. Yeah, I think I'm going to put somebody right here. Now I've got two little overlapping circles. I think in this one, we're going to do just some stripes. Kind of hard to see, but that's okay. Just some stripes there. And then this one, because it's very small, we're just going to do some polka dots. You can redo your patterns, so I could do this one again all the way down here if I want, or you can make it so you don't use them ever again. Sometimes I like to do the ones in between. So just some simple stripes there. And then maybe what we'll do here is we'll just do some dashes. And then on this one, maybe some zigzags like that. There we go. I think I'm going to do on this one here something that might go with them but not be super, because I have to, a lot of it's going to be cut off. So let's start with this. My only suggestion is not to do black here, because if I want to color this part black for contrast, you don't want your circle to bleed into that. So I'm going to leave this one white, and I'm going to color in black here. There we go. Now, let's see. I think for this one, I'm just going to do some simple waves. Okay. And then here, let's see, what can I do on this one? I think, so I have up and down lines. I've got those kinds of lines. Maybe I will do X's. Kind of make a hatch mark effect. Oh, that's kind of nice. And then I'm going to do one of my favorites here. So this one's kind of tricky, but it's a lot of fun. Sort of makes things look like branches or yarn. So you start by making your top one. So this one is going to be my very, very top. And then to add some perspective, I'm going to add another one. But I'm going to stop before I cross over. And he's going to go underneath. And then I can add some dimension lines if I want kind of here to make it look shadowed. Let's do another one. Oh, but he's underneath the second one. Okay, so I have sort of a row finished. I can keep working on these. I'm just going to show you how to do the contrast, and then you can finish the whole thing by yourself. So to make it sort of stand out, what I like to do is I like to take a Sharpie and color around the circles. And see, I can correct some of my issues. And there you have some contrast started. Between your circles. Makes them stand out more. All right, so that is this week's Take and Make craft. When you're done, you should have something sort of like that, or however you want it to look. I hope you had fun, and we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.